pictures we are about to show you is something you just don't want to miss. You haven't seen these pictures ever before. This is Nirbhay, India's long-range subsonic cruise missile. This was tested in October last year. Watch this missile in flight. It's being filmed by an Indian Air Force deep penetration strike aircraft, the Jaguar, which is flying alongside this missile, providing a never before seen, extremely rare and dramatic sight of this missile during its flight phase. This is a Headlines Today exclusive. Deputy Editor Shiv Arur now joins me for more on this. Shiv, Nirbhay is a spectacular subsonic missile. This is actually a missile and an aircraft, so to say, rolled into one.
Absolutely correct, Gaurav. This is a cruise missile, and images like these have never been seen before, certainly not in the country. Yeah, if my information is correct, no cruise missile has actually been filmed, to this effect. Now, this is the most dramatic video of a missile actually in flight. It's just a little short of actually breaking the sound barrier, about 0.8 mark. This is over the Bay of Bengal off the coast of Odisha in October 2014. Now, the missile had blasted off. It was, as you can see, in flight at this time when an Indian Air Force Jaguar fighter took off from the Visakhapatnam Air Base and then flew. It navigated very close to the missile. I understand from my sources that the closest that the aircraft actually got to the missile was just about 45 to 50 meters, extremely close in mid-air. As you can see, the aircraft and the missile flying at an identical speed, about 0.8 mark, just less than the speed of sound, and that's why these images were possible. There were two pilots in that Jaguar fighter, Gaurav, and the pilot in the back cockpit had the camera in his hand. He was able to use a little bit of zoom and able to capture these images of the Nirbhay. You're absolutely right. The Nirbhay is a cruise missile, very much like an aircraft. If you look very closely at these extremely rare pictures, you can see the little winglets that actually stabilize the missile. This was the cruise phase of the missile, just over the Bay of Bengal. Just a few minutes after this footage was taken and the 700-kilometer range of the missile was completed, it dived back down towards the sea and splashed down very close to its intended target, which was a defunct naval ship. So this was a totally successful test. But these dramatic images, once again, telling you how the missile program really pushing the envelope as far as trying to identify what's good about these weapon systems.